Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen and ladies, smoke break. Good afternoon. I am Styrofoam Rob. This is Cups and the Gang live from the motherfucking hot box. This is the Friday lunchbox. You know I got the gangs with me. You know I got the dogs with me. One half of Sports Reports as ordered 2-5. Mike Will representing live in the den. You know I got my dog Bleed Blue for the shoe. Lethal 007. What it do, fellas? Before we spark off this conversation, I have some breaking news that just came down the wire. Taylor Jenkins has just been fired.
Why?
Taylor Jenkins has just been fired.
Why?
From the Memphis Grizzlies.
Why? One of the best coaches in the league.
All
he
I
must
saw
have
was the
did
headline.
something
Really
like he must have said something bad about Ja's mama or something.
He had to.
It might have been all off the field issues.
You got to be fucking kidding me, man. He's one of the best coaches in the league.
Appreciative of Taylor's contributions to this team and city over the past 6 seasons, said president and GM of basketball operations. This was a difficult decision, given the consistent and tangible development of our players and overall success under Taylor's leadership. I wish him the best going forward. End quote.
That's it? Damn.
That's it.
All right, who want to start it off?
The Grizzlies. The Grizzlies. I mean, even though they've been a top-seeded team this entire time in the West, has anybody really looked at the Grizzlies as a contender?
I mean, yeah, I mean, we love. They like the Hornets, but they're a little more better.
A little more. Wow, that was completely egregious.
That was the nastiest thing you've ever said on this show.
I agree. But yeah, like I said, man, the Grizzlies have been consistently, I think, a 5 seed or better this entire season.
So they were the 2 seed just 2 years ago.
Yeah. I'm honestly confused. I never heard any Taylor Jenkins pushback from the Grizzlies, from the NBA. I've never heard any criticism. I don't know what they plan on doing. I don't know if they're reeling the season in.
Is it the players? Is it just not enough talent?
So I got thoughts, of course. You know what I'm saying? You know I always got thoughts. So this is the way that I look at it. Taylor Jenkins, like I said, in my opinion, is one of the best coaches in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? He's always given trash and expected, to make Cool Whip out of it. You know what I mean? And even if you look at his career record, you know what I'm saying, he's 250-14. And this is the way I look at it. So when I talk about the Milwaukee Bucks, and I made a similar comment about the Philadelphia Phillies yesterday, they come back every year with the same exact team, and they expect different results. So let's go to 2 years ago. 2 years ago, they were the number 2 seed in the West. Lakers got in the play-in, won their play-in game. They played the Lakers first round. They lost the series, but a couple of things happened in that series. One, Brandon Clark was out for the season. Steven Adams was out for the season. So the Lakers were able to just pound them paws on the inside. You know what I'm saying? So that's not Taylor Jenkins' fault. That's just bad luck. Last year, Ja had the situation. He got suspended for 25 games.
Mm-hmm.
He came back. They won like 3 out of the first 4 games, and then he got hurt and was out for the season. That's not Taylor Jenkins' fault. So you come back this year.
At all.
So you come back this year. They've been the 2 seed, for a portion of the season this year. But even looking at the standings right now, as we speak right now, they're the 5 seed, but they're 1.5 out of 3rd. You know what I mean? They're 3.5 out of 2nd, and nobody's catching OKC. So, so when I look at this team, let's look at it, right? Okay, so Ja Morant, we think he's pretty talented.
Right.
You know what I mean? Obviously, that goes without saying. Jaren Jackson has been in conversations for Defensive Player of the Year. Okay, now let's look at the rest of the team. Where Desmond Bane ranking in top players or top people at his position in the league?
He's definitely ranked first overall for shortest arms.
He definitely ranks first for shortest arms. You know what I'm saying? They got Marvin Bagley Jr. that they picked up at the trade deadline. They traded Marcus Smart for him. Taylor Jenkins didn't make that trade.
Yep.
You know what I'm
These
saying?
all sound like rotational niggas anyway.
I know, but hold on. We ain't even done yet. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? So Brandon Clark, of course, is out for the year again. You know what I'm saying? So Jay Huff, where we ranking him at?
Who's that?
You know what I'm saying? GG Jackson, where we ranking him at?
I seen him on 2K.
Yeah, he's pretty good, but he's still young. Yuki Kawamura, where we ranking him at? Luke Kennard, John Conkar, Scottie Pippen Jr., not Scottie Pippen Sr.
Oh, they got Junior on the squad?
Yeah, Cam Spencer, the rookie. Lamar Stevens, journeyman. Jalen Wells, rookie. Vince Williams came up from the G League last year. Shout out to VCU. But where we ranking these people at?
They sound like they need Cooper Flag on the squad.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. So when I look at the West, so when you look at the West, right, you look at Oklahoma City. They got SGA, Chet, J-Dub, Hartenstein, you know, so on and so forth. You know, Denver's got Jokic, Murray, Porter, Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? You got, even if you look at Houston, right? Houston is nothing but talent. They're young, but they're nothing but talent. So where are the Grizzlies supposed to fit into this equation to where I'm looking at the Grizzlies as a championship threat? Now, maybe if the Grizzlies were in the East, maybe if they were in the East, you know what I'm saying? But even if I put them in the East, they're probably behind Cleveland, Boston, and the Knicks at a minimum.
So basically, you're saying that the Grizzlies are a Al Horford, Cal Korver Atlanta team.
They are, yes, if that, and they might not even be that. You know what I mean? And that's the thing about it, because they don't have the talent. So I would say, I think that Ja Morant is at a status that we want Ja Morant to be better than Ja Morant actually is. I think we just like Ja Morant. So we rank him and put him higher than his play has demonstrated that he should be.
Or if if Ja was on a different team, would it look different?
I don't think so, because what I've seen with Ja, and Rez will remember this, back in the day, one of the biggest criticisms that LeBron used to get was that people said he looked disengaged, like he was running up and down the court, but he didn't really look like he was involved in the game. I see that from Ja all the time. So if Ja's not trying to jump over somebody, I don't know what he's doing. And he's a defensive liability too.
Okay. I give you that one. I definitely give you that one. Because like I said, I never saw Memphis as a championship squad this year. And I'm like, wow, they're doing very well in the regular season. You know what I'm saying? Not really making a lot of noise, not really a lot of press.
Besides the fact that there's 9 regular season games left.
You know what I'm saying? Not really a lot of media attention as far as, you know what I'm saying, them being competitive. I just think they're doing well in the regular season. But I mean, obviously the Memphis might feel like, and the things that we're talking about right now might be why Memphis felt like it was time to move on from Taylor Jenkins. Yes or no?
Could be. It definitely could be. But I would also argue that with 9 games left in the regular season, or 10, whatever, like, what are you accomplishing? The playoffs start in 2 weeks. Like, just see it through, fire him after the playoffs, if that's what it is.
Yeah, I would at least let the playoffs rock in. Because like you said, they only want 1.5 game behind third.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, bro, ride it out. You know what I'm saying? Pause, and you be straight. But the question is, who they gonna bring in?
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's it. And I mean, of course, they could get somebody after the fact that we're like, okay, I see what they were doing.
That's what I'm saying. They basically they gotta be milling. They gotta be milling.
I mean, it's gotta be something, and it better not be Doc Rivers.
Who's available though?
I mean, let's see. Well, there's rumors on the street that Phoenix might be coming off of Budenholzer. So if you think Budenholzer is a championship coach, so I mean you got that going for you. Frank Vogel's probably still out there. I don't think anybody hired him after Phoenix let him go. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You can't bring back what's my guy name? He used to play for the Supersonics.
See, this is the thing. I don't even know these.
Nate McMillan. You can't bring him back.
Nate McMillan.
Never heard these names before. That's like,
you never heard the name Nate McMillan before?
No, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh! You know who's out there? I just thought about it. Mike Brown's out there.
All the retreads. Let's retread some more, y'all.
Yeah.
Is there any college coaches that go to the NBA and coach anymore? Unlike how the NFL is, you'll see some college coaches make it to the NFL and coach in the league. But are we seeing any college coaches make it to the NBA?
No, it's a different skill set. It requires a different skill set. And college guys who are college coaches generally like coaching college in a college type atmosphere. They don't want to coach millionaires and people that make a lot more than they do.
That's what
college coaches
Prime
like control.
Prime said he don't want
college
to coach
coaches like control. Well, I mean, also they don't want to give up the control of it either.
Well, we did see that Desmond Bane pushing his teammate the other day too. So I don't know if they're trying to go with the he's losing control type, narrative as well.
I mean, we seen Pete Carroll do it. We seen people do it. Like, who was the other? Bobby Petrino, even though it was trash. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you've seen college coaches get into the league. Not all of them succeed, but some do actually succeed. You know what I'm saying? Versus the NBA, you do not hear it at all. Like, you never hear somebody coming, a big name from college going to the league and coaching a team.
Patino did, but that was a long time ago. Coach K was supposed to do it once, but again,
he was supposed to go to the Lakers, right?
Yeah, Coach K was supposed to go to the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Hurley was offered a job.
Mm-hmm. He turned down 70.
And he said he wanted to run it back with UConn. Does Dan Hurley get a job?
Oh, yeah, that is
job next year?
That's true. I remember.
No, I think Dan Hurley has. I think Dan Hurley has soiled, his chances
the reason
for
why
an NBA job right now.
He stayed.
I don't know what to do with the internet got going on.
You glitching, Brody.
Hey, you B-E. I think Danny Hurley has pissed down the leg of his chances this offseason. Like, there is a chance that somebody could offer him a job, but with the way that, like, every time he's made the news this year, it's been negative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Things that he said to the press. Like I remember one that was pretty hilarious. He was talking about the press and he said,
yeah, they asked him how you been handling the press.
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, they've been treating me like shit all year. Oh, y'all meant the full court press.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then there was the whole after they lost to Florida last weekend, walking off the court with the whole like, I hope they don't fuck you against Duke like they just fucked us.
Yeah.
And then one of his guys threatening a reporter. So I don't know if Danny Hurley is going to be anywhere near an NBA job this offseason.
Yeah.
Damn, that's tough. We got my dog, Cowboy Mike, OVO Mike, and my dog, man. Rams Nation locked in the building. What's going on, fellas?
Yo, what up? Midday lunchbox.
Lunchbox going on. So fellas, Cowboy Mike, I don't know if you just heard, but the Memphis Grizzlies has just parted ways with Taylor Jenkins. Is there anything immediate thoughts that you have, you or Sherlock, about the firing of Memphis coach?
I'm confused for one. I mean, 2-5 just put me on game. I'm really confused. Like, I mean, I just heard you said he had a dust up with Desmond Bane, but I'm like, through all the injuries they've had this year, he's kept them afloat personally with his lineup changes. I watched the Grizzlies a lot. He's brought the rookie Wells on, like put him in position to really succeed. I just don't understand why you fire him at this point in the season. I think they're in the 4th spot in the West.
5 right now, yeah.
5th spot, yeah. I don't understand why. Like they're not gonna be above the Nuggets. They're not gonna get above OKC. They may not catch Houston at this point. They might catch the Lakers, maybe. Who knows? But I don't know.
That's
Shit, I
tough.
guess the Lakers
I'm
got
shocked
the
and
Bulls
baffled.
in the West.
Hey,
Lock,
man.
what you got?
Free job, man. Trade job right now.
Oh, here we go.
Good job.
Hey,
Let's do it.
look. This ain't nothing new though. This ain't nothing new. Styrofoam will tell you, Ralph will tell you, bro. I've been saying trade job for the past 2 seasons though. I said trade
Yeah.
high, and obviously they're a small market team, so it'll be hard to attract somebody of his stature again. But at this point, what are they trying to do? Are they trying to win?
Why
I
do
don't
we
really
think Ja
understand.
is that good?
You said what?
Why do we think Ja is that good?
I don't think he's that good. I just feel like you can give a good amount of value back for him, and he can be a piece to a winning team.
Okay.
Like if you pair him with somebody, he's a dynamic point guard. If you look at the stat sheet, it won't tell the whole story, but every time he steps onto the floor, is always something dynamic. He changes the whole scope of a team just by being there. If he can be healthy, you know, he
Yeah, health.
stepped on his own toes by that whole little gun situation. You know, staying healthy has a lot to do with you doing the same motions every day. So, you know, he kind of stepped on his own foot in that regard. But you know, free him at this point because they're not trying to win. If you trade a coach like Taylor Jenkins at this point in the season, it's obviously that you don't give a fuck about anybody. You know. So, and he's been, like Mike was saying, bro, they've been winning the past 2 seasons with crazy lineups. They damn near changed their whole roster, bro.
Literally though, bro. I'm
I
like,
mean, unless he pulled an email or something.
Bro, yeah, something like
he
that. It
might
has to
have.
be something.
He might have fucked upper management or something.
Jenkins
my
was
opinion,
called
he's been
into
doing
the
a
office
fantastic
this
job.
morning and fired in person.
Yeah, he definitely fucking somebody in upper management for sure.
He did something.
Got a couple hand jobs or some shit. I don't know. It's crazy.
Got to, because he's been doing a fantastic job. I think their play style was very fitting. One thing I did hear though, like kind of towards the beginning of the season, is that Ja Morant believed that he wasn't being used to the best of his ability in that system. But I'm like, Ja, bro, y'all are winning, and most of the time you're not fucking here, bro.
Yeah.
So
Right. He's not here now.
Exactly.
He's still not here.
Exactly.
Like,
Jr. stepping up.
Come on, man.
Like, you know,
He the board. Like he didn't improve Scottie Pippen Jr. I mean, bro, how much more he's developing guys as we speak. Like, how many more guys he got to bring along to show that his value is highly regarded?
How many kids Scottie
He could be
Pippen
the Bulls
got?
coach. Shit.
Huh?
How many kids Scottie Pippen got?
I don't know. He's got this one. He's got one that just left Michigan, you know, and is in the transfer portal. Those are the only 2 I know of. But
All right, where?
So
I remember we
could
were
this
talking to him last night,
potentially
too.
be the Grizzlies choosing Ja over Taylor because they feel like the team
he
is
got
in
7 of them.
disarray? The team is in disarray. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they're trying to pick the players over the coach.
He got 7 of them, and 5 of them are boys.
That's tough.
Wow. All with Larsa, or I'm guessing
Yeah, I'm
outside
not
the marriage
sure.
too, probably.
Hey, 2-5. I'm trying to get the Clearly Canadian sponsorship before you get the Liquid Death sponsorship, by the way. So I'll put that out there.
Okay.
The race is on, my friend.
Okay. But
So-
well, I was just going
Are we
to
tagging
say,
these
you know,
companies?
most of this season, nobody had heard of Jalen Wells, you know, before this season. I mean, he's a rookie, but nobody really had him as a high player coming out of college. And you could argue that up until about a month ago, when Steph Castle just took over, Jalen Wells could have been in the Rookie of the Year conversation.
Big facts, though.
You know what's crazy?
Sure.
You know what's crazy? You just mentioned somebody as a Rookie of the Year candidate that I've never heard of in my life.
I did.
He been balling all year. All year.
Yeah, he's been solid.
Mm-hmm. Like, he's going to finish, I'd say, 3rd at worst in the rookie, maybe 4th because they might give Sarr some votes, but he's going to finish 3rd or 4th in the Rookie of the Year race.
If Jared McClain is still healthy,
Nick?
do you think he would still be number 1 or in the top for Rookie of the Year?
I think he could be, but I think
Just playing at the same clip. Do you think guys are having better stretches than he was having?
I think he could be, but this is what I think. I think there's politics obviously involved. And as of the last, I'd say 3 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe a month, Ricochet has really come on. And I think that with him being the number 1 draft pick, there's going to be a push to get him the award.
Man, Steph Curry just
I
get
agree.
1,000 points. He ain't getting that award, bro. It's over.
No, but he's the first rookie or the first teenager since Anthony Edwards and Jason Tatum to have 1,000 points, 300 assists, and I forgot what the other number was, but it was something. It was some stat that only Anthony Edwards and Jason Tatum has met.
Yeah.
So do you think that there were players that are having better stretches right now than McClain was having when he was playing?
Oh, hold up, real quick. I found it. It's 100 threes, 50 steals, and 30 blocks. That's what the stat was. But go ahead.
That's tough.
Good job.
No, that was my question. Do you feel like they're like Ricochet or Sar? Do you think there are players that are having better stretches now or that have shown higher flashes than when McClain was playing?
I don't think so, man. That boy was shooting that mug, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Wasn't he averaging like 22?
Bro, he was about to take Tyrese
I
Maxey's
look,
spot,
another
bro.
Dookie. Another Dookie.
Yeah, he would definitely be rookie of the year if he didn't get hurt.
Yeah, that boy is
I mean,
serious.
come on, man.
I like the part of his game where he doesn't really need the rock. First of all, when he has the rock in his hand, he's an underrated driver. He can get all the way to the rack. He can get his shots off the dribble, right? But what makes him special is the fact that he doesn't need the ball. He kind of remind me of like his off ball movement is like a Steph Curry, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And that shit is cash, bro. He was definitely taking Tyrese Maxey's production for sure.
Yeah,
and that's why I feel like
him and Grimes will be a problem next year.
Him and Castle were the 2 rookies that I was probably the highest on coming out.
Yeah.
How tall is bro? Are we looking at him like a small guard, like a Jalen Brunson, Trae Young type?
He's 6'3".
Yeah, he's small. He's small.
He's small.
Do you think Philly is excited to maybe build around him, or is Philly still going to be ass for the next couple seasons?
Him and Grimes. Grimes with
him, Grimes, and Maxey.
I think they would want to. I think Philly would want to, but I don't think they can because they just signed Joel to all that money. They just gave Maxey his max last off season. They gave Paul George the max.
PG got paid.
So unless they could move Paul George, I don't see how they can.
Lord,
they probably gonna move.
I got a question for y'all. Go ahead, Mike.
No, I'm just saying they probably gonna move PG and Oubre. I don't think they're gonna re-sign Oubre either.
They should, but
Kelly
I don't
Oubre.
think they will. They should though. But who was the team that y'all think would take on Embiid with his contract? Like
nobody.
The Bulls.
You said the Bulls?
I think Chicago.
Yep.
I could see that.
Come on to Chicago.
Chicago is the kind of team where they're teetering to the point where they feel like
we got plenty of cap space.
Want him.
He can play 30 games. I don't give a shit. Just do it for the playoffs.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
That was a crazy shot last night, Mike.
Kind of to add on to what
shout out to Josh Giddey.
Was saying
I told y'all,
bro. My favorite rookie that I had coming out was the Bulls rookie. That nigga,
Buzelis.
However you say it. That nigga's tough.
Montes Buzelis.
Me and Mike were just talking about him last night.
He's tough.
Yeah, big fact.
He's tough.
Yeah, he's tough, dog. I'm telling you.
If he had more opportunity this season, I think it probably would have went his way.
Bro, like I've been screaming that shit all year. Like this nigga should have been started since day one.
He's tough.
Before we trade Levine, bro, put him in the starting lineup. And to give Patrick Williams a shout out, he made a big shot last night too.
Yeah, that was a big shot in the corner.
Yeah, the Lakers lucky the Bulls ain't in the West.
Yeah, man. I just think the Bulls are a team that's teetering enough to the point of contention where they feel like a Joel Embiid might propel them maybe to like a 5 or a 4 ranked team and then give them a shot in the playoffs.
Yeah, 100. Great analysis.
Since March started, Kobe White's averaging 30.
Yeah.
Hey, bro,
that
shout out
wouldn't
to
be a
Kobe
bad
White.
idea. I was definitely questioning why.
Nah, we're not shouting out any UNC Tar Heels on this broadcast. Sorry.
I was questioning why the Bulls didn't get much in return with that trade, how it facilitated with De'Aaron Fox and Levine. I'm like, why didn't they get shit back? But now I see it less is more sometimes. And
less is more, dog.
Y'all got to
get both of them niggas about
to pick up a nigga like Embiid. So yeah.
Yes,
hey,
exactly.
Rez,
Yeah,
I got the Duke girls favored by 5.5. What say you?
Get the Tar Heel girls out of here. Take the 5, double it. Take the 10. If they giving up,
I told y'all we gonna blow them niggas the fuck
Get
out
these
yesterday.
clowns out of
Hey,
here.
but
Easy
you know
work.
what's funny about that? So props to Duke. Y'all handled what y'all was supposed to
Thank
do. Hey, Caleb
Thank
Love
you so
still put
much,
up 35. I told you that man
Hey,
shows up against Duke.
that dude. One, he
man.
got a really nice whistle in the first half. He got the nicest whistle of all time. Like they was loving him.
You know what's crazy though? He's projected to go undrafted.
That's nuts. He's a
Really? I mean,
baller.
he did have a bad year
Is
this
he
year.
undersized or something?
I think.
He's like 6'4".
Now I'm with Raph on that shit. Remember, Raph said he got a crazy bag for the NIL because I feel like he ain't really been playing hard this season. Like last night showed his real potential and what he was doing in North Carolina. So it's like I don't know.
Yeah, he wanted it
I'm
last
interested
night.
to see.
I got to give him that.
He
Like he
definitely did.
wanted it last night,
He definitely did.
and I love that for him. I'm just glad that he gets to visit home. You know, I'm just glad he can get back to the people he loves. You know what I mean? Like that's what I really care about is letting
Tell him to go to fuck home,
anybody who's been affiliated with that ugly color of blue. Like I want them to get as much family time as they can possibly get during the season, bro.
Bruh,
Like
Go
go
home,
home,
Roger.
go be a family man,
Go home.
Two
go train
five.
for the draft,
Go
bro.
home.
2-5. I got three
Shout out,
numbers for you
shout out
right
to Cooper
here.
Flag. Hold on,
Oh
real
yeah,
quick.
my bad.
Shout out to Cooper Flag. Shout out to Cooper Flag for coming out big, trusting your teammates, doing big things. Shout out to
Big fat.
what's my man whose name's hard to pronounce? Lawach.
Oh,
Lawa. We call him Baby Clint.
I don't know how to say it.
Malawach.
Yeah, I don't
That
know.
dude.
I call him Lil Capella.
Hey, and
Oh,
I
I
don't
got
care.
I got some Bama stats for you in a minute too, but go ahead.
They tried to foul their way to an Arizona win last night. I saw what was happening, but that's all right though, because we on to the Elite Eight. Let's
I
go.
know y'all playing the one team tomorrow that can actually score with you.
Yeah, got Grant James. Got to play Grant James. Not Grant James.
I'm with
Grant
it.
Nelson.
Grant Nelson
I'm
and
with it.
Marcus Sears.
I'm with
Marcus
it.
Sears. So it's
I'm
gonna
with
be a
it.
tough game.
Yeah,
But
real quick.
you,
Actually,
you know we bleed out
real
over
quick.
here.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
so
keep the college real quick.
in that game against BYU, these motherfuckers went 25 of 51 from 3. They went 10 of 15 from 2.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and
Unreal.
that's not
Most threes
happening.
in an NCAA tournament game since Loyola Marymount back in 1990. You know,
Wow,
the
great
same
stat.
year that Hank Gathers died. It was the same year that that same tournament, which I posted in the group earlier. I learned, I didn't know this, that Eric Spoelstra was the starting point guard for the team that they were playing when Hank Gathers collapsed,
Oh wow, that's crazy.
and he
What?
was actually across the court when it happened.
You said Eric Spoelstra?
Yeah, Eric
on
Spoelstra.
the hot box can you get information on that.
Wow, that's crazy.
Hey, I'm gonna holler at y'all boys either this evening or Sunday,
All
man.
right,
All right,
man.
Locke.
That's my
I'll see you,
dog
bro.
Lock
I
tapping out
word.
the box.
All right,
Y'all
Lock.
ready to be safe out there,
Yes,
Oh
y'all.
sir.
yeah. So 2-5. I got three numbers for you real quick, man. 39, 10, and 10.
Okay.
Another outstanding performance.
Is that
36,
that ain't
47.
Trey Young, is it?
No. Another outstanding performance from the Joker.
Okay.
Again.
I thought you were about to tell us Bronny did that in the G League.
Well, you might want to direct this at Mike. You know what I'm saying? Mike is our resident Jokic ain't shit guy.
Oh, dude.
I've never said
You
that.
have
I've never said that.
that.
I have not said that.
You told
I said
me.
that Yoga's get off on lesser talent.
No,
That's the only thing I've said.
Well,
no.
16 from
You
25 from the
told
floor.
me. You told me that any center from the 1990s would put Jokic inside the hoop.
Oh, Jesus.
They would. They would. Patrick Ewing definitely put him inside the hoop for sure.
Bruh.
Easy work. Alonzo
Patrick
Mourning
Ewing
put him inside
7,
the
right?
hoop. Oh shit! Don't do Patrick Ewing like that, damn it.
Joker just put niggas in the blender, bro. And he locking shit down on defense.
No, yeah.
Yo,
That pass he did the other day was crazy
he
too.
made the other day.
Yeah, that no look was crazy. I can't from.
And niggas,
That was magic
yeah,
ass right there. I
bro,
can't
he
from.
was and he made that off the dribble. Put
See,
bro
that's
in a
crazy.
blender.
That's the comparison. Jokic is Magic Johnson.
That makes sense.
I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah.
And he's a
I
board
can see
man.
it.
And he's a board man.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's
And he's
I
probably
don't
going to
know,
get
bro.
MVP again.
Bro,
Hold on. Did they play Utah or they play Utah tonight?
they
Let's
played
see
Milwaukee
here.
when he did 39, 10, and 10.
Yeah, they play
Okay,
Utah
Milwaukee.
tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tonight's off thing. Okay,
And
yeah.
then on
Okay.
Tuesday, they got the Wolves. And people forget The Nuggets were actually up 20 in that game 7 against Minnesota last year.
Come on, bro. Come on.
We shall see.
That lack of bench.
Yeah, we said it in the beginning of the season though. Like the bench they still haven't addressed the bench. Like, I mean, again, Peyton came back. He's playing pretty well. I think Aaron Gordon is the X factor on that team. But I'm not afraid of the Nuggets. It's either Jokic or bust. To me, you take the ball out of his hand, make him a passer, make everybody else beat you.
No, I think that's what you don't want.
Brown.
I think that's what
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't think that's what you will
No,
want.
that's what I do want.
No, I think you want Jokic. I think you want Jokic to score 40.
No, with this team, they can't shoot.
No, but the thing is that he's going to get them good shots and good looks at least. Like it's the LeBron thing. Like, do you want LeBron to score 40 or have 15 assists? I'd rather LeBron score 40.
Yeah, you want him getting everybody else. You don't want him getting everybody else involved.
Yeah, because once everybody else gets involved,
I don't think they can get involved, guys. That's the point I'm trying to make to y'all. I don't think Michael Porter Jr. is going to hurt you. I don't think Christian Brown can hurt you. I don't think Peyton can hurt you. I don't think Aaron Gordon can hurt you like that.
Okay, leave Chris Brown.
I love you, Mike. I love you, Mike, but I ain't going to allow no playoff Jamal slander in here.
I feel you. I'm just saying.
Gave us about Jamal Murray.
if the ball's in Jamal Murray's hands, then okay. But if it's in Jokic's hands, I'm just going to double team him and make Jamal Murray a shooter.
And if you remember the finals when they played the Heat, the one game that Miami won, Jokic had 44.
That's crazy. But I mean, I think Russ has played good this season. I think he's gonna have a good playoffs for sure. As long as he don't start doing wild shit. But I think he hasn't done anything wild all season. He's played within himself. He's ran the offense well. And we seen the game when Murray and Jokic was out. He had like 15 assists or something like that.
Yeah, when they beat the
Warriors. Like 10 assists at halftime, I believe. Yes, he was balling.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I don't trust that team. Again, I don't trust the bench.
Cowboy Mike, did you watch that game last night from the Chicago?
No, we were potting. I mean, I watched some of it when I got off. My phone had died.
I thought you got off because you had tuned into the end of it. Because I was like, oh, then Mike went to left because it got close.
No, we was cooking. My phone had died, and then basically I had cut the game on. Like I cut the game on right when Patrick Williams hit that shot. Like literally, it was crazy. I was like, all right, it was over because we was down by and I was checking periodically. We was down by I think 14, 15 going into the third, and I was like, man, we ain't coming back with this game. So I kind of just had it outside of my mind. And I kind of have Twitter response on my phone for our Chicago. So I'm seeing Josh Giddey is getting a couple bats in a row. It's another app. I think it's called Real App. If I'm mistaken. What's the app? I think. What's it? Let me see. I forgot what it's called. It's like a Duval put me on the little app. I believe it's like a little arrow type thing, or I don't know. But I had alerts coming to my phone basically, letting me know what was going on in the game. And I'm like, oh, we down by 10. I was like, all right, here we go. So I kind of look back and forth, but when I cut the game off, Patrick hit that shot. I was like, hold on, this nigga Williams hit the shot. Then LeBron turned it over. I'm looking like, hold on, we got opportunity. Then Reeves hit that jumper. I was like, man, this shit over, bruh. When Josh hit that damn shot, bro, I was in shock. I was just like, he would have made that shit. Like, oh shit, it was crazy.
And the craziest part is, saying the Bulls been on this little mini tear.
Come on, man, I've been talking about it.
And if you look at the standings, the one and only Miami Heat are sitting in the 10th spot.
Mm-hmm. I think they're tanking.
Well.
They lost 9 in a row before they beat the Warriors the other day. So, I think y'all tanking personally.
Well, they can't get out the play-in though because they're still 6 games ahead of the Raptors with 9 to go. So, so they're stuck in that 10 spot.
I believe so.
You mean we could make the playoffs and get Cooper Flag? Is that what you're saying?
Hey, did y'all know? I didn't know that they changed the odds for the number 1 pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until yesterday.
They're trying to discourage tanking.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's just, I guess, the top 3 teams get a 14% chance, and and then it's just even after that for the rest of the teams. I didn't realize that until yesterday.
So
I think teams take too early. That's what makes it so whack. Maybe 20 games into the season. It's like, bro, why are you tanking for it?
No, man. The Jazz looked at the standings. The Jazz looked at the standings and was like, yo, what are the Wizards doing? Like,
Seriously though, like dog, man, I don't understand it, man. I'm like, yo, come on, man. At least go to the 40 game mark, 50 game mark. Like, all right, it's time,
hey, to be
Like,
honest with you, I don't think the Wizards or Charlotte are actually tanking.
think that it's that bad.
Utah,
Yeah, they're just that bad.
Washington, and the Hornets both have a 14% chance.
Yeah, they're just. Hey, I'm telling you, Cooper Flag's going to Utah, man.
Utah,
Bro,
okay.
don't
He's
wish
coming
that
back to
evil on us,
school.
Ricky Bobby. No.
Bro, the
You going back to
OKC,
Duke? I would like that too.
the
That'd be fire.
OKC
Running
Thunder
back.
Hey,
are
if
going to
Cooper Flag
take their
coming back to
ransom
Duke,
of
that
stuff
NIL better be 20.
and
Easy
going to
work.
get
They'll get it right.
Cooper Flag.
Say that again.
What?
OKC is going to take their
Oh, you
ransom of
still on this
picks
again?
You still on
and
OKC?
go get Cooper Flag.
You still on this
No,
again?
I agree with you, Lito. I think OKC. I would make the plunge for it. Now, do I think it would work? I'm not sure, based on the fact that y'all said what y'all said yesterday about this having too much talent on one team. But if I'm OKC, I'm making that move for sure.
If I'm Cooper Flag's dad, there's no way I let that my son end up on OKC.
No, Residente. If it's up to Residente, Cooper Flag going to Brooklyn.
No, what I'm saying is one, if when you have a potential superstar and you know you have a potential superstar, like you don't want your potential superstar going in to be the third best player on OKC or the third best option. You want him to go somewhere he can like maximize his potential and lead a team. And Cooper Flag has lead a team potential. If he was like somebody like a Reacher, that Reacher guy that y'all got,
Yeah.
that guy in Houston, like he should be doing something like that. Cooper Flag is miles ahead of that kid.
Oh, you talking about Reed Shepard?
I'm talking about anybody that got drafted last year.
So
Yeah, I mean,
Cooper Flag is
one through
better than all
60.
those guys. Is what you're saying?
hey, I'm telling you, I'm calling it now. I'm not putting it on the ledger, but Brooklyn going to draft Cooper Flag and get Giannis.
wow, I'm with it.
That's nasty.
I'm with it.
That's nasty.
I'm with it.
If
They're gonna make a
Cooper
move.
doesn't go to OKC, he's going to the Spurs.
That'd be crazy
Cooper
too.
Flag will be a rock star in Brooklyn. He would own the city in Brooklyn.
Oh no,
That's
Brooklyn
where we
won't
want to
back
go.
him.
I was just playing that logic off of how you reacted when Zion didn't go to the Knicks.
Yeah, that shit was nasty, bro. We knew what that shit was. That clutch sports bullshit.
He wanted to go to the Knicks so
Record
bad.
Farm remembers.
So bad. Them like the Pelicans got the first. What the fuck?
He wanted to go to the Knicks so bad.
I was like, bro, this some bullshit. Bro.
He probably would have showed out with the Knicks, bro.
And I
He
just
would
want
have,
to,
I think.
before Unk gets started, I just want to throw a fuck the Knicks out there.
Oh man.
Well, I think Unc can preview tonight's UNC game.
Yeah, Unk, what's the word? The UNC girls gonna knock out these Blue Devils or what?
Not the
What's
UNC
up?
girls.
What's up, Unc?
Oh
Who's on
man.
top of the Lady Tar Heels?
Not the Lady Tar Heels.
It is what it is. Y'all know how it go. Fuck Durham Tech. Fuck Aaron Rodgers. Fuck
All day, every day.
Fuck the
All day.
Colts.
Damn.
Wait, who's it? Oh, yeah. Fuck the Cowboys.
Damn.
Did we say fuck Durham Tech already? Yeah, we did.
You said that. You said that.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Hey, what's up, Unc?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Salutations,
Hey,
my brother.
Top of the morning to you.
You gotta add North Anderson to that fuck list too.
Oh no. Well, yeah, we do because they did fuck up my brackets first day.
Oh yeah. They messed me up too.
Yeah, fuck North Anderson, A&I, Technical Community College. I would have my Key Sweat playing in the background.
Oh, we
Hands out, but my cassette play ain't working today.
I'm glad you reconsidered, Unc. I'm glad you reconsidered.
Hey, but y'all gonna put that in motion, right? Y'all gonna help my man get.
We working, man.
Yeah, we're working on it, man. We've been debating Boys to Men, Chris Brown, and
I'm trying to get two of the surviving members of Total, the last two surviving members of Total, to perform at his.
I'm just scared about this Chris Brown thing. He be having them girls on his lap.
That Chris Brown thing gonna be a little aggressive. She might have a Rihanna flashback. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, why we can't get a grown man Michael Jackson to do a little improv?
Oh, grown that little grown Michael.
Yeah,
we can get Jason Weaver.
Oh shit, not Simba.
Yeah.
That's the move.
That works for the kids too.
Hey, I'm sure with Cups' Boston connections, we can get some Belle Biv DeVoe or something.
Hey,
I'm
no Bobby
saying.
Brown.
I mean, hey, look,
No
hey,
Bobby. We can't bring Bobby
one
to
of the
the
DeBarges
job.
need work. You know what I'm saying?
I told you, L, dog. We can get El DeBarge for like
Who
how
y'all
much
know?
the 8 ball cost? What, 200?
Yeah, who y'all
Easy,
know?
bro. Easy money. Easy
Who,
money.
who y'all know in Grand Rapids got that Elder Barge connection? Just so I can see Bunny. I'm just saying.
She around here.
So,
I'm just shaking my
I
head.
have a
Hey, what
question,
if we could
man.
get KC and JoJo?
Oh
Oh, you
no.
can't get
There we go.
both.
There we
Oh,
go. There we
oh,
You
go.
can't get both. You
There
can't
we
get
go.
both.
nobody,
There
We
we
gotta
go.
get
Perfect.
KC then.
Perfect. Give me Casey.
KC and the
Give me
ball of
nobody
Casey
hand.
over in
and
that
JoJo
conference.
all my life. Perfect. On point. Number one. There you go.
I think
I
for
like.
like 3 ball
Bro,
with
it's
Hennessy.
2025, bro. Nobody will shame you for having a cover artist at an arranged.
Nah, we ain't doing no cover. She getting the authenticity.
But she get. We doing a blanket. You do the kids and her, Jason Weaver.
Uh-huh. See, Jason Weaver covers all, dog. Lil Girl Michael can he can
Get
carry
one
it
of them
all,
little
man.
kids, Bob kids.
Tell her, Lethal, you can't wait to be king.
Bro, get you a Disney star, bro. Somebody.
Justin Timberlake don't got a lot going on these days. We might
I'm
be able to
saying,
get
no,
Justin
hey,
Timberlake.
you know what? I got one even
Man of the
better.
woods.
Bring Moana to sing to the kids, bro.
Number one.
Hey, no funny shit. Not even no funny shit. Not even no funny shit, bro. Get
That's
Eddie
at the
Murphy to
fire.
sing for your job.
You know what I'm saying? Bring Moana to sing for the kids, bro.
Hey, dog.
Get
We gonna make
Eddie
this happen,
Murphy to
dog.
sing for your job, bro.
That's tough.
What's
Eddie Murphy
up?
will definitely do
What's
that job.
up? What's up with you?
That's tough.
That'd be
That's
great.
tough.
That'd be great at
Hey,
at
hey,
the
Cups.
job.
That's tough.
Hey, Cups. Can I
Yeah.
ask you a question?
What's going on, my
This
brother?
this might be the most serious question I've ever asked on the hot box.
Oh, it's about to get real, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Who would you say is the number 11 ranked quarterback in NFL history?
Oh. All right. That's a
Matt
good question.
Ryan.
I know
Hold on,
this
wait,
one.
no. Because I thought about this. Because we introduced this earlier. I thought about this. The way that
I
I
just
want
didn't
us
want
to
us to
figure this
forget.
out, the way I want us to come to these conclusions is we each say, because we each say who we think is the rank, right? So right now we on number 11. We're gonna try and say it without saying somebody that's either in the top 10 or somebody that we feel is below
Oh,
20.
see, I thought we was
So
gonna get the top 10. All right, cool.
you know what I'm saying? So we already
All right.
we already kind of have a ballpark idea. We've already talked about our top 10s enough to have a ballpark idea. So we're gonna start off with 11. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go first. I would say the 11th overall quarterback of all time would have to be the Brady Slayer. Fuck it. I'm locking that in.
Nick
Eli.
Foles?
The Brady
Eli.
Slayer. Locking it in.
Well, yeah.
I was gonna say the same thing, Cups. Eli.
Give me Ben.
I was thinking Ben too.
Give me Ben for 50.
Would you
I was
judge
thinking Ben
would
too.
you judge me if I said a name of a guy that does not have a Super Bowl?
No.
Oh.
But y'all, when saying what you're saying, you making the Super Bowl as a criteria. But if you're going off a number, I'm gonna say Dan Fouts.
Fouts.
Ooh, that's a good
Mm,
one. That wasn't who I was
that's
going
a
with,
good
but that's
one.
a good one.
I'm not mad at Dan Fouts.
That's a
Yeah, because
good
Fouts
one.
could be a top 10. Fouts could be a top 10.
I was going to
Uh,
name the guy. Oh, go ahead, Rez. Go ahead.
no, I was thinking black quarterback. So
I'm taking a black quarterback too.
Oh, y'all going Randall Cunningham?
Warren
Nope.
Moon.
Warren Moon is my quarterback.
Numbers would say he top 10, not 11. But okay.
I would
Numbers.
agree.
Well, to be fair, to that point, he was the third all-time leading passer when he retired, and
Doug Williams?
he didn't play what
No,
first 6 years of his
Stop.
career or something like that.
no.
If you put
Yeah,
his
because he was in the Canadian Football League.
if you put his CFL numbers in there, he's top 5.
Don't try and fucking Jackie Robinson him.
Ain't no integrating. They're two different leagues.
No, I mean, but even off of his own accord, when he retired, the only quarterbacks that had more yards were Marino and Elway.
So you gonna,
Yeah, I mean that's valid.
but you gonna act as if the NFL wasn't racist.
No, I'm just saying though, but it's not
So-
like
so
it wasn't
who's
like a
number
minor
11?
league. Like the
That's like
CFL was a whole nother country.
That's just like the major leagues. You had Babe Ruth as the all-time home run hitter until you put those Negro leagues up, and guess what? He's not all-time anymore. We
But
ain't even
when the NFL was segregated, though,
We ain't even talk about it. Okay, but still, the NFL was segregated towards black quarterbacks. Don't act like it didn't happen, boss.
It did.
So
I'm not saying
yeah,
that, I'm
but-
not saying that
Still
it
the
didn't
ball
happen.
on Bristol.
bro, he graduated.
I'm not saying that it
That's
didn't
like
happen, but what I'm saying
left
is that
college.
the NFL did not have a Negro League equivalent. That's all I'm saying.
they did.
So it's the integration still wouldn't, because the
Well, there was the
CFL is a completely
USFL, but that
different
came around
sport
later,
of football.
though.
It's a completely different brand of football than the NFL. Not
But-
not the Negro
But
League
listen
baseball.
to this. But listen to this. Warren Moon graduated college or left Washington, whichever he did. He left in 1977. He didn't take his first NFL snap to 1984.
Egregious.
7 years
Like,
later.
bro, he's Tom
Yeah.
Brady numbers if he came out the gate.
Yeah. So isn't he 11, by the way?
So is he 11?
I think he's my 11.
And I can't name a great receiver to play with for the Oilers.
Do we have a 11 to 20?
Billy White shoes. What we
No,
talking about?
no, we're just doing this.
Oh,
in
we're
real time.
we're making our 11 to
Jeffries.
20 list.
Mhm.
Oh, all right, okay.
We're making this up in real time.
I can fuck with that. I can fuck with that.
Somebody got a
All
pack
right,
of
Reds, hold on. You got the right. Are we going Excel sheet this John? Like everybody put their nomination for the John? Are we gonna come to a consensus
Cup.
of who we think it is? Or
Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait.
Cups, you know I like to establish baselines, right?
yeah,
So you said Eli.
yeah.
Am I putting just to figure out where we are in this whole bubble of players?
Right.
Am I putting Eli ahead of Matthew Stafford?
I would.
Okay. Okay.
Hold on. Are we creating our own list?
Yes,
Are we-
we're just doing this in real time.
Are we
Oh, I
now?
thought-
Is the
Because
criteria?
I
just
don't
based
think,
off
bro.
of who
I
we
don't
like?
think we'd be able to come to a consensus. Like, all right, we name who we think it is 11, and then come to an agreement on who we think is 11. Like,
There's a better way to do this. There's
Okay.
there's a website called ranker.com. We can literally create a list and like do rankings of quarterbacks, like, and just create this without it being like it's
All right,
much
so
easier.
hold on. Ranker.com, you said?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me get this on the screen here, Cups. Let's see. Here we go. Let me see. Where's my presentation? Here's my presentation. Ranker. All right. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. We got Ranker here. All right, now, do I just type it in the search?
You need to. I think you need to create it. Yeah.
So let's see. Just type, let's see, top 50. I'm saying I've never done this before, so let's see. The 50 best New York Giant quarterback. What the
that's what
fuck
I'm
is
saying,
this?
bro. Just make like a ledger jump, like we did for the for our picks for division winners.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense though, because like how would we determine what that
Don't
is?
analysts,
Like,
but don't
that-
analysts always say this is my list, and then so like ESPN they'll be like Stephen
Yeah,
A.
like
said,
this is
"Who's
my
coloring
mock.
his
This
list?"
is my mock draft.
Oh, we're
This
just
is-
doing our 11. That like that. Oh, you're saying that? Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, hold on a second. I'm not on my.
Because I said we not just gonna be
I'm
able
on my
to say,
phone.
because each of us have different rankings. Just like I say,
All right,
Eli,
well, hey,
Michael,
hold up. I got,
probably gonna come to a bottom, like a common ground on who's gonna actually be 11. We should all just be
Ooh,
like, this
Cup.
is my vote for 11.
hey, Cups.
Yo,
I got movement.
what happened?
So according to Ranker, y'all can still see the screen, right?
Yeah.
So according to Ranker, let's see who they got at number 11.
Well, my
So we-
screen fucked up. I saw an Aaron Rodgers picture.
Don't
So
show
we
us
got-
the top 10. We trying to keep it interesting because we might name somebody that is that. Never mind.
Boom.
I also want to commend y'all gentlemen for getting in y'all feelings last night without calling each other a bitch.
I like that. That shows growth, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah,
You did hurt my feelings when you said that Coochie compromised us.
Hey, I said a coochie commercial, and coochie is pink no matter the shell. All fat.
That's insane.
All fat. If you don't see pink in a coochie, run. And I'm sure
no,
Oh wait,
no
you said
cap, no
run.
glizzy, no glazing.
Yeah, so I don't know if I did rank her because I don't know if I put Autogram anywhere near my top 20.
Patrick
Even though, you know what I'm
Mahomes,
saying, he
11.
did okay for sure. Whatever.
I like that. I
Whatever.
could do that. 11 for Pat.
Wow. Did Stephen A. really say the late great Nolan Richardson? Nolan Richardson still kicking, by the way. Yeah. So we got Patrick Mahomes at number 11 according to Ranker.
That's fair. I feel like that's fair. With Autogram
Oh,
right behind him.
Well, this is the problem though, because I know what you and Cups are going to do. Like Cups is going to be like, put Johnny Unitas at number 45.
Well, I'm actually keep United
This guy like
on
that, but we not putting the nigga
Put Fran
top
Tarkenton
10.
at 61.
At
It's
least
not gonna be
Patrick
like
Mahomes
that.
is out the top 10 on Ranker, so that makes it even more sweet.
Well, he ain't out of my top 10, so fuck
Yeah.
Ranker.
Oh, this one has Mahomes at 11. I definitely got moved. I'm moving him up. I moved up Mahomes. I'm moving up Montana.
Why?
Okay, Jim Kelly, Ken
But
Stabler. After I like this.
Why
This
would
is
you move
dope.
him up now when his numbers gonna move him up once he retires?
Oh, look at this.
Russell Wilson 15.
That's what I'm saying, bro. All time.
Who is YA?
Y.A. Tittle. He was one of the first
Hey,
round
Tittle.
quarterbacks, ain't he?
Tittle.
For a Giants
Tittle.
quarterback.
I'm about to disqualify you, Lethal.
My bad, bro.
Yeah, you just said you didn't know who Nate McMillan was, and you asked who Y.A. Tiller was.
I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, look at number 17 though.
That's dope. See, this is tough.
Lynn Dawson. Yeah,
okay.
man. Let's
Okay.
let's just say who we think it is.
And no planet do I have
Archie Manning,
Manning
20?
ranked ahead
Archie
of Joe Montana.
Manning.
Okay.
Archie Manning, bro, top 20.
Archie was
top
slinging
20,
the
bro.
peel. Lamar
They have
21.
Peyton Manning too,
Bro,
bro.
Oh, look at this.
taking Tony
I like
Romo
that.
I
over
like that.
Archie Manning.
I like that. Show Luck some love. 22.
Oh, Residente
yes,
about to go in on Andrew Luck. Look at that.
Andrew Luck.
Come on, bro.
What we doing?
That's
guys?
baby
What we
Jesus
doing?
right there.
This
Oh,
list
there you go,
has
Lethal. There you go,
McNair,
Lethal.
yeah, bro. Norman Brock at 24. McNair
this
at
list has
23.
this
I
list
like
has Peyton Manning at 2. It is automatically
Matt
the
Ryan.
quarterback for me.
Matt Ryan's 26.
What we doing, guys? What we doing, guys?
Bruh, what am I
Boomer
supposed to
Esiason?
timeout?
What we doing, guys?
You taking Matt Ryan over Drew Bledsoe?
Yes.
Bro, yes.
So yeah, Doug Williams, the 31st best quarterback of all
Austin
time.
Parker,
Stop this.
29.
Which means that of all the
Jimmy
quarterbacks, you
Kozar?
gonna get Doug Williams as a starter? Bro, what we talking about, bro?
Stop playing, dog.
What we
Okay,
doing,
Doug.
guys?
playing,
Okay,
man.
Doug.
Oh, look at this.
Bro, tell me right now you're taking Doug Williams over Dante Culpepper.
Tell me
I
you're taking
am.
Doug Williams over Cam Newton.
I am taking Doug Williams over Dante.
I mean, if I'm
Y'all
getting prime Dante
what?
Culpepper, bro. If I'm getting prime Dante Culpepper, I'm taking him.
Are you taking prime
Sam
Dante
Donald over Dante
Culpepper
Culpepper.
over Cam Newton?
I haven't seen Cam's name once on this list.
This is my
Why
point.
would you?
Mark Brunell, okay.
If I see Doug Williams' name, Cam Newton should show up.
Oh, look
Jeff
at this. Look at this.
Garcia?
Jeff Garcia over
39?
Cam. Stop.
Is that reasonable? Matt Hasselbeck
Matt
at 41 over
fucking
Mark
Hasselbeck?
Griffin?
Matt.
Oh
Hasselbeck,
yeah,
Mark
this list is
Griffin?
terrible.
Bro,
This is
what
terrible.
Dave Craig. Shout out to Dave Craig.
Now where's Cam Newton?
Are you creating a ledger, bro?
Justin Herbert
over
26.
Cam
There's
Newton?
no Cam.
Steve
There's
the
no
Bird.
Cam.
Whoa,
There's no
whoa.
Cam.
Do y'all see 46?
Trent Green. Trent Green.
Do y'all see 46? No.
Jeff
No,
Hostetler?
46.
No,
46 on the
screen. I'm about to take this list off the
46.
screen.
You taking Justin Herbert over
Justin Herbert.
Hostetler?
Bro, I'm
Yeah.
taking this shit off the screen.
Stop.
Rez,
Justin
pull the
Herbert.
letter up, bro.
I'm
No,
sorry,
bro,
man.
hold on.
Andy
Andy
This is fun.
Dalton.
Fucking
Andy
Dalton.
Dalton.
This is
Chad
awful.
Pennington, Jeff George.
54. Damn, Cam is not on this list. Brad Johnson is
Florida
50.
State in the
This
house,
list is
baby.
racist. This list is racist because I
This
haven't seen
list
Mike
is terrible.
Trent
Dilfer.
Dilfer.
Oh, hold up. We got
Vince
Vince.
Vince
Young.
Young.
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun
No
Watson.
Cam. Oh, goddamn.
I haven't seen Michael Vick or Cam on this
Elvis
jump.
Gerbach. Why would you see Michael Vick?
Or Donovan.
Gang, why would you see
Doug.
Vince Young?
You
Doug
see Tyler
Williams.
Heineke at 60.
Why would you see Taylor Heineke as the top 100
Bro.
quarterback ever?
Hold up. Who's on the
Gang,
next up, bro?
taking
Hold
this
on.
shit off, bro.
Oh, Doug, hold on, yo. Hey, hold on. We gotta continue this. We gotta find out where Cam's at.
I'm taking
That's-
this
He's
shit
not
off.
on there. He's not on there.
They don't
That is
have Cam
funny.
there at
Taking this shit
all.
off.
No, he's not on there.
taking
I
this
went
shit
all the
off.
way down.
Nigga,
Damn.
you
Wait,
mean to
where's
tell
Drew
me
Brees? Where's Drew Brees on this list?
Let's see. Drew Brees.
He was
Taylor
up there.
Heineke's higher than Cam?
Let's see. Drew Brees.
Dog, Taylor
Let's see.
Heineke. You got Taylor Heineke higher than Cam.
Let's see.
Nah, fam, that's
Right,
not
hold
it.
on, I'm gonna have to control F.
That's not
Drew
it.
Brees.
That's
Hey,
not
I
it,
don't-
bro.
They don't got Drew Brees
Bro,
on here
Brees is
either.
probably not on the jump.
Yeah,
Yo, they
don't
have
got Brees on here.
yo, hold on, wait. I just noticed this. Yo, they have Steve Young ranked ahead of Joe
Wow,
Montana.
Drew Brees and Cam Newton are not on here. That is
They're not even
What
on
type
the
of
list, bro.
list
Get
is
this shit off the
Yo,
screen, gang.
yo, hold up. They have Steve Young ranked ahead of Joe Montana on this. And
No.
in Steve Young's achievements, they have 2 of Joe Montana's Super Bowls listed. Like,
Oh,
this
hey,
is
this shit
crazy.
empty. This Wikipedia right here. They wildin'.
Oh, I just noticed that. Damn.
My man, a 3-time Super Bowl champion. Stop
3-time
hating.
Super Bowl champ.
Get the
Hey,
Was
monkey
he
wow.
off
on
my
the,
back.
did he get the ring or not?
Oh,
Get the
man.
monkey off my back.
Did he
Get
get
that
the
monkey
ring
off
or
my
not?
back. God,
Bro,
that's
Riz,
hysterical.
can you
When
please
Steve,
pull up
when
the
Steve
list,
Young
bro?
go like this, do you see 3 rings?
Might as
That's
well.
hysterical.
We only see one.
No, you see 3. He has
The rest
3.
of them,
I'm gonna switch computers real quick. Hold on.
Breeze wasn't even
Might
on
as
the
well
list,
call it
gang.
we got to count the backup quarterback rings.
That's crazy.
Oh, that'd
But
be a fun
while
list. The
Riz is
best
pulling that
backup
up, I
quarterbacks
definitely
of
have a
all
question,
time.
man.
Oh, they have a list in there for it. They had Nick Foles as 1. Pick 1 and 2.
So Cups, before we continue, can I ask my question that I
Yeah,
asked
go ahead.
earlier? Since we got Rez on here too. So I don't have an opinion on this. I am asking a genuine question. Is Steve Young overrated or underrated?
He's rated
Good question.
appropriately. He's rated
Good question.
appropriately. I think he's
Overrated.
rated appropriately.
With his
Overrated.
old hairstyle or current hairstyle.
So the question is this, right?
That comb over ain't working. So he's on.
So the question is this: how many quarterbacks can you name that have 2 NFL MVPs?
You can name a few, I guess.
Let's see. Brett, Aaron,
Peyton,
Brady, Peyton,
Mahomes,
Lamar.
All pretty good, right?
Josh Allen next year. No, I'm just playing.
All
Yeah.
pretty good, right? I think for me, if like for me, Steve Young is like if you're talking at his peak, he might be one of the best quarterbacks we've ever seen. But if you're talking the totality of his career, like I like 8 to 12 for him all time quarterbacks. Like I wouldn't put him any higher than that. But I think putting him ahead of Joe Montana is crazy. And if you think you ranking if you have Steve Young ranked ahead of Joe Montana, you overrating him. But if you have him between 8 and 12 in all time QBs, I'm here for it. But if you have like the top 2 all time, then yeah, you're overrating them.
Is that all time 49ers or all time NFL?
All time quarterbacks forever in the history of the league.
Maybe 12, 15, but not top 12. But okay.
Okay. Don't hate that argument.
That's fair.
I just asked because he was dominant, obviously, when he got on the field, but he had a very small window.
He had a small window. Because I want to say the first year he started like 92.
He had to learn how to win with a
92,
team that was
93.
already ready to go.
So do you blame Lawrence Phillips' lack of blocking for him having a short season or what?
I do. I hate Lawrence Phillips.
Come on now. That's not That's like
Yeah, he's a rapist.
hey, that's like saying Dexter Manley is the reason why the Redskins ain't been shit. They passed him along because they got their agenda met and didn't concern themselves with the man himself.
Why are you picking on illiterate people?
Hey,
That's crazy.
I'm giving an analogy. Don't I mean it's obvious, but some of y'all wouldn't even know who Dexter Manley is outside of yeah he's the one that couldn't read outside of him being a dominant line. The Albert Haynesworth before Albert Haynesworth. But I'm just saying the system
We
been
losing you. You breaking up.
oh, okay. The system didn't benefit from it. He didn't benefit from the system.
Fair
Just
enough.
just that simple.
So, quick question, man. Then, the carousel has been spinning. People have been signed. Matt Stafford, was a
Russell
quarterback.
Wilson,
Justin Fields.
Exactly.
Sam
Is
Darnold.
Pittsburgh waiting for?
I honestly don't know, and I'm thoroughly embarrassed because you went from the moves you made last year to improve
Bringing in two quarterbacks.
to this year. Like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You signed you signed a receiver without having a quarterback to throw him the ball. I That's like
In the
totally
prime
ass.
of his career, in probably the most important part years of his career.
Yeah, but that's totally ass backwards. I really thought they was gonna make a push for Fields, and as I stated earlier,
Fields said he turned down the contract. He rejected that shit from the Steelers. They wanted him.
the
I would have rejected that shit
Yeah, if you
the
too.
were Justin
numbers
Fields, why would
Y'all
you stay?
carried me.
the numbers didn't add up to what the Jets was offering them. That's just what it was. It was a numbers thing. But okay, you wasn't gonna make Russ long term, and he wanted money like he played those first 6 games, not the last five.
Hmm.
So I mean, it's you kind of fucked either way. I'm more pissed that the all these experts are trying to push Aaron Rodgers on to the Steelers as if it's do or die, and that's your best. If that was the case, he was your best. He was your best option before he went to the Jets, but he signed with the Jets. I just don't like the narrative that they pushing. Is if y'all don't get Aaron Rodgers, y'all ain't gonna be shit. Hell, you said we wasn't
Well,
gonna last year.
y'all already have y'all starter, Mason Rudolph.
Okay, and nobody said nothing when you had Jason Garrett taking snaps. So just sit back and relax.
No, I'm being for real. I'm not being
I,
funny.
I,
I think y'all really believe in Mason
I
Rudolph.
don't believe in Mason Rudolph the same way I didn't believe him in when they had him the first time. He's too inconsistent.
I
He's
think
a
the
Hey,
Lethal
He
Rappaport.
is back on the
Steelers do though.
roster,
The
They
isn't
Lethal
he?
he,
Rappaport.
yeah, if nothing else,
yes,
you know Mason
but
Rudolph
he,
could take a hit, right?
The
yeah,
Lethal
that's what I'm
no,
saying. I
Rappaport
think they really believe in
has
Mason Rudolph. I'm not being funny.
has
he
the
he can
insight,
take a hit,
and
but like
Jalen
Hold on,
Milrow.
Lethal. Hold on, real quick, Lethal. Let him finish.
he's Kenny Pickett with bigger hands, in my opinion.
Oh wait,
Just
All right, go ahead, Lethal.
I mean, I'm just saying. Like I heard Jalen Milrow. Jalen Milrow is the Steelers' target as a quarterback. They want to bring in the through the draft. So
They
if
could
I
probably
was you,
snag him with a second round pick,
would you be happy with
maybe a
Oh,
that?
they
third
talking
round
about
pick.
taking him in the first round.
Yeah, they talk about first round in him.
they're gonna do that Dart kid out of Ole Miss. So
I want if y'all do that's the best
I think
move
the
for
Jets
y'all.
still might fuck around and take Dart with their first round pick.
I
I'm
just want to know why the Steelers don't like Mike Tomlin.
Because he black.
I'm just
He
trying.
not Bill Cowher.
Like I said, I'm trying to figure out how you go from the moves you made last year to the moves you're making this year. That's it's as if we have a totally different management team in place, and they're just not following the scenario you put in place last year. you couldn't sign either one of the two quarterbacks you got basically at a bargain last year, and you put all this money into a receiver, like y'all say, his prime basically, that doesn't have a bona fide starter to throw him the damn ball. You let your running back go because you didn't want to sign him long term either, and then he goes clear off to the West Coast and start speaking the truth that everybody else knew was a fact. If you knew the Steelers, because they don't have an offensive identity. For the last 4 years, this offense has wasted a top 5 defense. So now you don't have a quarterback, a bona fide starter. Your
Nor a running back.
your quarterback room this year is worse than last year. Your running backs is a downgrade. Even if you make Warren your starter, who's his back?
They went and got Gainwell from Philly.
Yeah, okay. You might as well tell me Darius starter and we got Pat Peterson all over again. I'm not really impressed with this offseason in a nutshell. Period. Yeah, I don't see us with the current roster in play. I don't see us competing for the North, and we might meet last year's prediction where they say was going 6-11.
So
Currently,
you
just
feel like the
because
team has taken a drastic step back with the loss of Fields, Russ, and Harris.
I shouldn't have to. The paperwork says it for me.
Yeah.
Unless, but again, management might know something I don't know, and they might get Shador like I said they was gonna get him. I mean, I don't know, but right now, from what I'm seeing, I'm thoroughly disappointed in the move. I mean, you got rid of Rudolph for a reason. Why bring him back? You that desperate? The quarterback is that trash right now.
Like Cowboy Mike said, man, I think y'all have confidence in Mason Rudolph, somebody that knows the system. You know what I'm saying? He took some lumps in Tennessee.
Okay,
He
but
might be coming back with a fresh
if you
mindset.
had confidence in him, if you had
But
confidence in
they
him,
got a
why
new
did you get
offensive
rid of him in the
coordinator though,
first
so it's a
place?
different system.
That part, he wasn't there for Arthur when Arthur put this shit in
I
place.
don't think Mason Rudolph is their answer. I think that's just teams
Not,
giving out
not
the.
No, he's
was
not the answer, but he's the backfill if Aaron doesn't come.
okay, but why are you even in this position? If that was the case, you would have kept him, Fields, and Rodgers in the
And
I'd
room.
at
and,
least kept
Could have
Kenny
signed.
Pickett
and then
for
Lethal,
real.
do you know who the other quarterback on the Steelers roster is?
It ain't Josh Dobbs.
Skylar Thompson.
Hey, Skylar
Yeah.
was in the playoff game.
Lethal log off.
Right now.
He told
Expeditiously.
that nigga log
Yo,
Leave.
Oh,
if that dude ends
hey,
up on the
what
field
I'll do?
for
I'll go down to Indy and bitch slap that statue sitting beside you.
if
I'm just
Mason
saying,
Rudolph
bro.
if Mason Rudolph sees the field for any other reason except for the fact that y'all have a 30-point win in the fourth quarter, y'all it's a very very very
Y'all
bad
should have
thing.
went after Jabu.
Oh, coming down the
Like I said,
wire
I don't
for
know what management is
for a
doing.
new
I'm there.
$5-year, $54 million deal. Coach Prime has resigned.
Okay.
I know,
Deserved.
but college coach
Okay.
deals mean nothing.
Congratulations, Dion.
Well deserved prime.
Let's go, Prime.
All
Through
right, we'll see after they
2029.
5-7 this year. We'll see.
The weed money will supplement anything that the university don't give him. And with that Hall of Fame coaching staff he getting, all he needs now is players. The thing is, you can have a Hall of Fame roster, but can they motivate Hall of Famers?
I think
And,
he
and,
got the
and
right niggas
shout
though.
out to Prom too, because we didn't talk about it, but shout out to Prom for bringing Byron Leftwich in.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Marshall Falk. Like, come on, bro. Prime actually
Absolutely.
doing something, bro. He building a legit staff of niggas
He
who
ain't
know
building
the
no
game.
legit staff. He just
Come
bringing
on.
in names. We don't know if these
Brian
dudes can
Leftwich
coach or
ain't no
not.
name. Leftwich ain't just a name. Falk ain't just a name.
Yeah, he
They
been in
are
the
just
NFL.
names.
He
Where
coached
they
Super Bowl
been
teams.
coaching
Byron
that
Leftwich has
before?
coached Super Bowl offenses.
I ain't talking about Byron Leftwich. I'm talking about the rest of those motherfuckers.
Falke is
Didn't
just a
Marshall
name,
Falk
bro.
coach?
I thought Marshall was the head coach at one point.
You gotta start somewhere, guy. Why they
No,
just
I'm not
start in
saying that they
Colorado?
can't start somewhere. I'm just saying that I don't think we know if they're good coaches one way or the other. They're just names that we recognize.
Why
No,
wouldn't
we
you say?
know them niggas can
I'm
coach
not
though.
looking. I'm not
You don't
looking
know
at.
that Warren Sapp can coach.
I'm not looking
I've
at just
seen
their
one
name. I'm
step
not
coach.
looking at just their names in the per se. I'm looking at what they have to offer to the players, far as they know the game because they was the best at that position. They
Yeah,
were
we
one
seen
of the
Warren Sapp
best
on
at
the
that
board.
position.
He can coach. He
For
can
the,
coach ball.
That was in college, or was that the NFL?
I mean, just
That was the NFL.
the aspect of teach. I'm
No,
saying like
no,
the
no.
aspect of teaching the fundamentals
And Falk,
and coaching the game, coaching
see,
players
that
up the right way.
Yeah, you probably thought Michael Jordan could be a good GM too, huh?
Oh, see
Nah, nobody believe that.
if MJ probably would have
Nobody
went
believe that.
coaching instead of being a GM, it probably would have looked out different.
MJ would have got fired as a coach game 5.
He would have, because he would have smacked somebody.
MJ would have been a horrible coach.
they
MJ is a sick nigga, dog.
overlap.
Could you imagine
Now,
Kobe as a coach? Rest in peace.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
I couldn't imagine Kobe Bryant as anybody's basketball coach.
I could imagine Kobe Bryant being a coach, bro.
Nah, Kobe his
Kobe
is
Bryant
about
would probably be drier than Joe Mazzulla at the.
I
At
could
the,
see
at the
Kobe
podium.
being a consultant, but not the actual on-court coach
Yeah, I can see him being like
of
a
a
Brad
college
Stevens
team or NBA
of any
team.
fucking body.
I think Kobe could be a college. I think Kobe could be a college coach, bro. Straight up.
But he coached his girl squad. But prior to
Yeah, didn't he coach his daughter's team?
I'm talking about
he-
a professional team.
okay, that's like putting prime. Put people in certain-
We still
Chop
losing
it.
you, Unc.
Yeah, you choppy. You're breaking up a lot.
Got me hanging on string now.
All right, so everybody go ahead and put they for who they feel like is number 11. I said Eli. 2-5 said Warren Moon.
Can I go Eli too, or no?
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
All right,
choose
yeah.
who you want. Yeah, choose who you want.
I'm going Eli for sure.
Dan Fouts.
I have been.
It's ROE.
I don't care about that.
Dan Fouts.
You could have just said Big Ben.
Yeah, he could have.
For real.
Yeah.
Uncle
He
Dad?
could have been getting that jump.
Uncle,
Big Ross. I'll put
Uncle,
Big
who do you
Burger.
have? Yeah, Warren Moon.
Dan
Dan
Fouts.
Fouts. All right. Lethal.
Bro, give me Steve McNair, bro.
Oof. All right. Off the radar.
Okay, Lethal.
Alcorn State.
Okay, Lethal.
Mike.
I'm just saying, man.
Might say Eli.
About
R.I.P.
to put fucking Andrew
Huh?
Luck at number 12,
Eli?
huh?
Yeah, Mike say
All right.
How you know 2-5?
My 12. I don't know how much y'all gonna like this one, but I'm gonna say it anyway. He started his career. Well, no, before he started in football, he was bagging groceries.
Curdy
Oh,
Ward?
Jesus Christ.
What? Curdy Ward?
Okay, this is about to be an interesting list.
Okay.
Why are you doing this to me, Lethal?
Man, I'm
Reyes
serious,
gonna go
bro.
ahead and fill in the top 10.
I was gonna put him there at 12.
In order
I
to,
mean,
in
I
order
meant
to
to say
think of
Cubs. My bad, I meant to say
like
Cubs.
11 beyond, I got to remember who my top 10 are.
I meant to say, why are you doing this to me, Cups? My bad.
Bro, I got
I'm just-
to.
I'm
you
just
know what I'm
used to
saying?
being
Look,
mad at you,
I'm
Lethal.
ready. I'm ready. You know, I got a case for all these players, so you know what I'm saying. Anytime y'all ready to go there.
Patrick Mahomes number 3 is crazy, Rez. But it's your list.
Let him make the
I'm not-
list. Lethal.
No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Matter of fact, I'm about to pull my notes out and make my little jump real quick so I can make sure I got all these people where they supposed to be.
I know that is kind of crazy that we're doing this and we didn't even like write out our 1 through 10.
We did our 1
That's
through
what.
10.
That's why I'm like, I can't do like 10 through whatever if I don't know who. If I
All
don't
right.
know who
Well, I guess we can fill in our 1 through 10s real quick too.
I'm writing mine down just off the GP.
Yeah, I gotta write it down so I can make sure I.
Yo, I gotta run, fellas.
All right,
All right,
Mike.
bro.
All right, Mike, take your time, brother.
Holla, holla, love.
Hello, hello, hello.
Love. Um. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven.
Let's go old school. Let's go Johnny U.
8.
Yeah, get somebody in there. Old school. All right, I feel better about it. Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger works there now.
Ugh.
Who wants to run down their top 10 first?
I'll do mine, bro. So
I'll
y'all
do-
need to still write yours. Give me Peyton at 1.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude. This is starting off interesting. This is the lethal list, though. That's how we do. All right, go ahead.
Give me Tom at 2.
You keep this shit up. We ain't helping you get your girl back.
Wow.
Talk to
Wow.
him.
Wow.
Give me Johnny
Yeah.
U at 3.
Oh, you just made Cup's blood boil.
Give me Joe Montana at 4. Give me Drew Brees at 5. Give me Dan
Breeze might go to
Marino
my
at
11.
6. I'll raise you that Warren Moon at 7. Eight, give me Phil Rivers.
Oh, my Lord. Lethal, log off.
Phillip Rivers is tough, dog.
Go home, Roger.
Crazy.
Go
Yo,
home,
Justin
Roger.
Herbert coming next.
Give me Brett Favre at 9.
Andrew Luck at 10. Andrew. Okay. Dog, this is funny.
I'll take John Elway at 10 over Stephen Miller at 11.
That is hysterical.
And then you can
I'm
put
actually
my
gonna switch
12.
out
You can
mine.
put
I'm going
my
Drew Brees
12.
at
You can go ahead and put my 12 as Luck.
Yeah,
knew it.
matter of fact, yeah, now that I write this out, I'm going to have to switch some of my guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different when you actually think about it, huh?
All right, what you got, Cubs?
He ain't sure of himself.
I got his one. I'll go ahead and put his one down because I know what time it is here.
He ain't
All
sure
right,
of
so
himself.
I like this. I actually like this. All right, so we got Tom, we got the sheriff, we got Broadway Joe, we got.
Broadway Joe is Joe Namath.
I mean,
Joe Cool.
Joe Cool.
Yeah,
is
Joe
one.
Cool,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was about to say Joe Smooth, but Joe Cool. Wanted to say, yeah, Joe Cool. And then we got Pat. Then we got Elway. Then we got Breeze. Then we got Marino. Elway, yeah, Breeze, Marino. Brett. A-Rod.
Oh, snap. You actually put him there? Okay.
And
He got Brett over him. That's all that matters.
That's
And
fine.
Reese.
Huh?
and move 11 and 12, just move them up one slot.
You got Eli as the 10th best quarterback of all time.
Yes.
This is our list, bro. You gotta remember
Oh,
this
my
our
God.
list. Why we
That's
all
funny. That's funny as shit. If Eli had beat anybody other than Tom or Peyton, he wouldn't even be up there.
He would still have 2 Super Bowl MVPs, bro.
You don't
in your
care
top
about
10
that.
have 2 Super Bowl MVPs?
You
and
care
we're
about.
we're
You
still
care more.
top 10
You care
in
more
all
about
major
who he beat.
statistics, including
2
wins
playoff appearances
and passing
in his
yards.
career.
2 Super Bowl MVPs, bro. You can't. It
That
don't
shit
matter
sound like
how
a
he got
Jordan
them.
argument,
It don't
don't
matter how
it?
he got them. It don't matter how he got them.
My God.
That shit sound like a Jordan argument. 6-0 in the finals.
All I'm saying, bro, and he's still top 10 in all major statistics, including wins and
Everybody's
passing
top
Oh, we
10
gotta
in
yards.
keep
all
going. I
major
gotta go.
statistics.
I gotta go at two. So let's do the next one.
Everybody's top 10 in all major statistics.
2-5. Go.
All right, Tom Brady, Joe Cool, Satan.
we
Then we got old Danny Boy. You know what I'm saying? Then we got John Elway. We got Mahomes. Then we got the monkey wrench here. We got Steve Young.
insane.
Oh dang! I ain't gonna see my young in my top 10.
No
All
hate.
You know
right,
what I'm
No hate.
saying?
No hate.
Then we
Gotta
got
fix that.
DeBreeze drew me in. We got Johnny U. And then we got Fuck That Boy. Even though, in Cups, don't you start with me.
Hey, look, I'm not gonna say a word.
Even though, when you factor in all those other things like MVPs and such, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Aaron might be a little low, but I'm going to just leave it as it is.
And I still have him higher on my list, and you got him on yours.
Because fuck him.
I agree.
Yeah,
But you see who I don't got on my list?
Brad,
No.
Yup, that some bitch you put at number 8.
the
The
gunslinger.
welfare queen.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
you gotta separate the athlete
the
from the
art.
person. You know what I'm saying?
Man from the art. Unc, what you got?
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta separate the man from the
putting
art.
Brett Favre at number 12. Don't mind it.
We'll go non-biased, but it's gonna be slightly biased. We'll put Brad.
Oh,
We
you
losing your
ain't got
glitchy,
you,
Unc.
we ain't
You
got
glitchy,
you.
Unc.
Bradshaw. I mean Montana at 1.
Montana 1. Brad.
Bradshaw at 2.
All right.
This nigga said Bradshaw.
How many rings he got?
Okay.
Oh.
Hey, look, you got it, brother. You got it,
Uh-oh.
brother. I'm not gonna say a word.
Put it on a t-shirt, underdog.
Okay. Moon. Roethlisberger.
This is insane work.
The craziest.
Unc
crazy
said, "Let
work.
him cook."
My man said put Mason Rudolph at 9.
That's a lie.
Charlie Batch.
Who you got 5? Who you got?
I'll
Cordell Stewart.
take Detroit Charlie back.
Danilo Donald.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
Marino.
Marino.
Let me put Fran in.
Oh, Fran
Okay,
Tarkenton.
Fran Tark.
Ooh,
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Randall Cunningham.
Mm.
All right. Save that.
Uh,
Okay. Look at me trying to be productive at work.
Elway.
All right.
Let's see.
Oh, dude. All right.
What we got? Well,
You got 2 more, yeah. You don't have Tom Brady in your list yet.
okay.
He said, okay.
File options. Where is account settings?
I got.
You didn't put Neil O'Donnell here yet. Still got 2 slots for him.
I put the.
Hold on, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I'll put him on there when you put Garrison Hurst as the best running back 40.
No, I love Garrison Hurst, but nah, not like that.
Fuck out of
All right, hold up.
Broadway Joe.
Broadway Joe. Joe Namath.
Broadway.
His stats are horrid.
I know he's got like 60 more interceptions than touchdowns.
But it's the marketing.
I understand. It worked. I understand.
We going off of the results.
Man. I got Moon on it, right?
No, yeah, you got him 3.
Okay, I got him 3. So we gotta find a fill-in.
I'm seeing a generational gap here.
Let's go.
I like
All
this
right.
list.
Let's go.
I like my list. I think I made it all the way to
Peyton.
17.
All right. All right.
Peyton, not Peyton.
Different Peyton, not Manning.
No, Peyton, not Peyton.
Oh, Peyton. Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
Peyton. Oh, wait, Peyton. No, Peyton.
Peyton.
Yeah,
Peyton.
Peyton. Peyton.
Peyton. I'm Peyton, man.
Peyton. Yeah, I'm Peyton.
Hey, for my 13 Reds, give me Roger Staubach.
Man, you just jumping all over. Let my man get his list done.
I had it. It was peeping in my brain.
All right, cool. All right, so we got this one locked in. I gotta go because I got a 2:00, but I'm gonna catch y'all tonight.
Yeah. Friday night smoke fest. We definitely gonna tap this back in. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna finish the list tonight. Make sure y'all definitely tap in with us for the Friday night smoke fest. You know I have my dog in here, man. El Residente, San Jose, representing live in the den. You know we have my dog, Steel Curtain Uncle O, representing live in the motherfucking kitchen. You know I have my dog, Bleed Blue, for the shoe. Lethal 007, Nap Nation, what it do? And you know I have my dog, one half of Sports Reports, as ordered 2-5, Mike Will. The breeze drew me in. Make sure y'all get drawn in tonight for the Friday Smoke Fest. Same time, same place, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We is letting the windows down. We're letting the smoke out. We love y'all so much, man. Smoke with us next time.
Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Always.
Show him the monkey. Huh?
Eh.
Fuck the cat.